Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel Unfiltered Reactions, where I, your host Andre, rant, react, and mildly regret it late. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The support helps a lot. Now, without further ado, let's get to the content, shall we? Apparently, there is this app that has gone viral in recent days called the T app. This app is a woman-focused dating app that allows users to share information and background check on men they are interested in or dating. It gained popularity for its forum-style community where women can anonymously discuss their experiences with men and seek advice. The app also offers features like background checks, criminal record searches, and reverse image searches to help women identify potential red flags and catfishing. As this app is going viral, the men also decided to create their own version of the T app known as Box Score. Let's get into the content.
Boys, we did it. We came up with a T app competitor, and it is called Box Score. Probably the most disrespectful name we could have come up with for this app. But I'm very interested to see how this unfolds because there's been a lot of women in the comments on these videos about the T app saying if men created one, it would just be revenge, you know what, images of women. But there's a lot of men in the comments saying that if this app existed, we would be ruining relationships because women are cheaters, women are liars.
Men are cheaters and women are cheaters. There is no saying that only one gender cheats a lot, but I guess to each his or her own. Everyone has his own opinion on this, but in my opinion, everyone cheats. Men cheat and women cheat.
I have more of a middle ground approach on this. I think it's interesting that this exists. I am not going to get on it because it just doesn't sound interesting to me.
Same here. If I had the option of getting into that app, I think I wouldn't, because what's the point anyway? I think it will be just a waste of time. And I'd probably download the app, but I'd never use it anyway.
But I'm very curious to see how the internet reacts to this, how men react to this. I don't even know if this app is real, but I've seen a lot about this on the internet. Tell me what you guys think.
Let's go look at the ladies' reactions to the men getting their own version of the T app.
The T app has now gone viral. Men have their own version. I think it's called Box Score or something. As somebody who's used the T app, I actually feel like it's not as bad as the top 1% of videos on this app is feeding into. Naturally, it's only like that 1% of crazy stories that get noticed, but honestly, T app's like not that crazy. And as somebody who was married and found out I was being cheated on, I'll note that we are super cordial, no bad blood. The T app is helpful with things like that. I've also seen like a lot of really, really good reviews about guys. I've also found cheaters. Guy who was cheating on my girlfriend, who was like literally the hottest girl in the world. So
I wonder why most women consider themselves, or actually in this case, consider other women as the hottest. Maybe it's a woman thing, I don't know.
oh, it is what it is. Anyway, a girl version of the app, I don't know, I'm kind of here for it. The only reason I'm not here for it is just for like objectifying, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
Well, no fucking shit.
What I do think is that, as with any system, or in this case, as in with any forum, there are people who have genuine cases whereby the app actually helps them. There is always going to be people who are going to abuse it. That has always been the case with most forums, like the infamous "Are we dating the same guy" group in Facebook, whereby women, share stories or whatever they share in there to see if they're all dating the same guy. Or, not all of them, but to see if they are dating the same guy. You get my point, guys. Let's move on to the next video and see more reactions to the men getting their own version of the T app.
Y'all, so apparently they have a T app for men. And I've been listening to all of the videos about what they got on the men's T app, and it is nothing like the ladies. So if you watched my video earlier, you'll see that I have one on the T app, and I seen one of my childhood friends on it. But the difference is they're not exposing sexual videos of them being with the men.
I agree with her. The thing that women do on the T app is mostly talking. There's bound to be a lot of bitter people, but it's talking really. They're just sharing whatever they're sharing.
They're talking about men that are cheaters, giving STDs to multiple women.
Okay, hold on. Men giving STDs to multiple women. I think this is kind of like the chicken and egg thing, whereby which came first, the chicken or the egg? And in this case, who gave who first? Is it the man that gave the woman, or is it the woman who gave the man? Where did those men get those STDs?
That's a good question, homie.
Rapists, pedophiles, criminals, domestic violence, stuff like that. And it's just talking about, ways other women can protect themselves from these men. The Men app, though, the Men app was exposing women, new photos, new videos, and basically shame.
I do not agree with the men that expose nudes of the women they've been intimate with. It's a crime because as you're doing that, you don't have the consent of the one who appears in those photos.
And other women for being with other men. Talking about their body count.
If you're only talking about women body count, I don't see anything wrong with that because basically that's what the women are doing on the T app. Nothing wrong.
I'm confused, boo, because did she molest anybody? Is she a pedophile? Is she a rapist? Is she weird? That's what we're trying to focus. Are we not? Or are y'all just using the app to shame women for being with y'all? Like, what's not clocking to y'all? Are you mad that you were posted on the app, so now you going and exposing a woman?
That was bound to happen, right? Some people got posted on the women's T app, they didn't like it, and it's only natural. I'm not saying it's right, but I think it's only natural that one would want retribution against such kind of thing. But as far as shaming women goes, I don't think discussing body count is shaming. I mean, it could be shaming to a woman who has a high body count. The only thing I wouldn't agree upon is posting nudes. That is actually shaming women.
To try to humiliate her? Is she actually a threat to your life and your safety? Like, come on now. Like, is she one of the women that's giving you multiple STDs? Like, come on now.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Like, let's really talk about it. Not to mention, posting somebody's sexual videos and sending them to other people, you're gonna go to jail. And if you don't go to jail, you definitely gonna get took to court.
Rightly so. Posting someone else's nudes without their consent, you have to be held accountable, whether it's a man or it's a woman.
Because you should not be posting and exposing nobody's personal videos like that, especially if it's an ex. Like, y'all are literally proving why women need the app, because y'all just took y'all app and completely threw it in the toilet.
It's not all men. It's a section of the men. Now, how big is that section? That is debatable. Generalizing all men, I don't agree. That's
bullshit.
I'm sorry, fellas, but so many of y'all are never going to outrun the allegation of not all men.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Because men created not just one, but two apps that were taken down in less than...
Let me stop you right there, lady. You do know that the T app was created by a man. His name is Sean Cook. You do know that, right?
48 hours. You want to know why? Because men were out here sharing inappropriate information about women that they have previously been in relationship with.
And like I said earlier, that is wrong.
And I'm talking nudes, videos, contact information, social media handles. They are literally doxing these women because they are angry that women are exposing abusers. Men who have...
I'm sorry for stopping this every now and then, but I do not agree with doxing, exposing someone's private information on the internet. I do not agree with that. But to those that are using the app as intended, I mean using the T app as intended and exposing those abusers, rapists, the men who are actually wrongdoers, I think that is not the problem. I think that's the way the T app was intended to function, right? But on the other side, the men using the men's T app to expose and show inappropriate information about women, that is wrong. And if the app was really shut down, I think that was the best decision.
Physically, mentally harm them. So what do men do? They create multiple apps to share
Again, not all men. Stop with the bullshit.
Get some help.
Stop generalizing.
inappropriate information, trying to expose these women, to dox them, and think that they are just in doing so. No, you yourself just became an abuser. You yourself just became the very thing you claim to want to protect women against. To claim to say you don't have any friends like, you're literally perpetuating that behavior. And for these apps to be taken down in less than 48 hours tells me that this is not a handful of men that are sharing inappropriate information. These are dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of men around the country sharing data like this, participating in this type of behavior.
That is not all men.
What kind of bullshit is this?
It's only a section of the men. Of course, what they did wasn't right.
All right, So, in a hilarious twist of fate, apparently there is a new app which is the man's response to the T app called Box Score. Before any of you pervs ask me, it's one, creeps.
Oh, here we go again.
But I do think it's kind of funny. However, I can't find it in the App Store.
Well, no fucking shit.
Because it was taken down due to people sharing inappropriate information.
I can't find any information about it online other than just claiming it exists. But let's say that it does exist, and it's basically the male version of the T app, where it's like exposing women's red flags and trying to keep men safe. Guys, two wrongs don't make a right. Well, yes, it's funny that would be a response. It's still not good.
We don't care.
It's still not okay to dox people. It's still not okay to be a coward and talk about people behind their back.
Well, no fucking shit.
That is what the women are doing.
Especially when they can't defend themselves.
The men being talked about in the tier, they can't defend themselves on the platform because the platform only accepts women, right? So why the double standards?
What kind of bullshit is this?
Do not be like that. Men and women need to stop with these
Oh, she meant men and women. Okay.
silly games and recognize the value in one another and work together.
Agreed. So apparently the T app was hacked and there was this huge data breach. In this particular data breach that the T app suffered, there was exposed images including selfies, photo IDs, and app content from posts and messages. Only users who signed up before February 2024 were affected. This is according to the company. They also say that no email addresses or phone numbers were exposed. Now, the internet being the internet, this data breach was weaponized. And so someone apparently created a website where users could allegedly browse leaked T user selfies and rate them. The domain has since gone offline.
She looks like she would do math. I won't lie. She looks like she would do math. And I don't know, man. Listen, I'm gonna stick with her, man. I think. Oh, wait.
Like a man's picture. I mean, how did that end up on the T app? Anyway.
What the? Oh. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm gonna pick this one. This one really intrigues me. This is just like chopped shit central right now, dude. Like it feels like hell. Dude, this looks like a dude. This looks like one of my cousins from Mexico that be named like Juan.
Oh boy.
So I'm like damn, like yo, Jim K? I didn't know you were here, man. There are leaderboards. There are entire leaderboards, bro. What is this? Dude, that's like NBA YoungBoy. Oh,
This man is tough.
wins. There are losses. What is this? Oh!
It seems a lot of people are having fun with the data leak. This data leak that affected the T app had people reacting to it in multiple ways.
Wait, you're telling me that a group of women who went on an app and blew up a bunch of men's privacy are having their privacy blown up? Oh no! What's that? What's the? Oh yeah, that's the scent of justice. That's what that is. I mean, look, I get it, but fuck around and find out. Like this was a dumb thing to do.
I would say karma, what goes around comes around. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this.
Anger is like reaching into a pile of hot coals to throw them at the other person.
He ain't lying.
You may or may not hit them, but you're gonna burn the shit out of yourself, I promise.
Yep.
The best revenge is living well. Ladies, gentlemen, the best revenge is living well. Trust me, I divorce people for a living. You know what my ex-girlfriends are doing right now? I don't care. I hope they're happy, but I don't care. Live your life. Don't think about them at all. This T-app is basically just a way for people to get up and get angry at exes. That's all it's gonna be. Because all you're gonna do is post the guy you're dating, and then a bunch of his exes or her friends are gonna come out and say, oh, he's the worst person in the whole wide world. Because guess what? When people tell you their life story, they're almost always the hero of the story when they tell it.
He ain't lying.
Okay? And their exes are almost always the villain.
You're goddamn right.
Agree.
Be grown up enough to realize this is garbage. But you know what? Listen, it really is the classic F around and find out. Because if you put your private information on a website for the purpose of essentially blowing up other people's private information across the world, you deserve every single boxing that's going to come from that.
So guys, that's all that I had for you today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.